Is it the new Puma kit or the old Nike kit? Which one are you picking? Following the announcement from the Premier League and the PGMO, Puma are now the official kit suppliers of the Premier League Referees Kit, and this means Puma have released a new kit. So today we're going to review that kit, what it's like, how it compares to the old Nike kit. So let's dive straight in. First things first, we're going to look at 4 different things: the match kit, the training kit, the accessories, and the different colours and how they match up. So the first thing we're going to look at is the match kit. It comes in 4 different colours and 2 different styles. You have the DNA kit and the basic kit, and today we're reviewing the DNA kit, which is the slightly higher quality one. So the kit itself comes in 4 different colours: black, aqua blue, sherbet yellow, and wild berry. Each one of these can be purchased for about £50 a shirt, but if you want the basic kit, it goes for roughly £25 to £30, so slightly cheaper. Now, if we look at the match top itself, I think it's really clever. The difference between this Puma kit and the Nike kit is quite simple: the pockets. That is the key difference here. The Puma kit has got something called hidden pockets. So on the DNA kit, what it means is that there aren't pockets sewn over the top like we can see in this Nike one. They're hidden away as well. 2 bits of Velcro so your cards aren't going to go anywhere, but I think that's quite a nice touch. The kit itself comes with a new pattern. So the DNA kit, you can see, has the DNA sort of strand right through the middle of it, with some grey trim on the outside, as well as some grey trim on the top. It's quite slim fitting and quite short arms from first review is what I would say. So if you are going out with buzzer flags or comms kits, if you're in the USA, then these can ride up a little bit. But overall, the fit is quite true to size. I wear a medium and it fits quite snug. It's very slim fitting. So if you like to wear your clothes a little bit loose, size up. But overall, I think the kit looks really nice. It's nice to wear. It's lighter than the Nike kit as well. So it's not as, you know, when it rains or you get caught by a sprinkler in the summer, it doesn't feel like it's sticking to you as much as the Nike kit. So I think that's really good. Another thing about the Puma kit is that this is a 2-year kit. So the current Nike cycle is a 4-year cycle. So every 4 years they'll change the kit. Whereas in this Puma kit, it's now on a 2-year cycle. Personally, I'm a big fan of the aqua blue. That's probably my favourite colour. I just think the blue is the nicest. I was exactly the same with the Nike kit, and I just think this one looks a little bit nicer. It looks nice on the pitch as well, a lot nicer in person than the mock-ups as well, so I'm really happy to see that. Moving on to the lower part of the kit, something that I think Puma have really worked on is the match shorts. Nike didn't change their match shorts, so we've been wearing the same shorts from about 2018, so the colour scheme doesn't match. Whereas this one, these look great. They obviously work very well with the black kit because it's the same black, whereas with the Nike kit, you've kind of got this like obsidian shorts and black shirt, whereas obviously this matches all in one, and then obviously the colours, different colours complement that. It's got the grey trim down it as well, which obviously then is in line with what is on the new Puma kit, that grey trim. And what I quite like about the Puma kit, 2 back pockets instead of 1, slightly smaller than the Nike ones, so that means that you know that your cards aren't slipping around. It's really easy to get into. The Velcro is good, but this waistband is a little bit thicker, so if you are attaching anything to your waistband, like vanishing spray, it clips on nice and easy, and it feels really secure. Just feels a little bit more tailored than the Nike kit as well. So, you know, very surprised with how the Puma kit has come about in terms of like its quality. For a company that's not well known for doing referee kits, really. Adidas, Capelli, Official Sports, Nike are probably the big ones, whereas this Puma kit has come out of the blocks really strong. Now, what I've done this year is I bought cut socks rather than full socks, just because the boots I wear Nike Tempos or Skechers, so I like having grip socks on there as well, especially when running the line. It means my foot feels a little bit more stable. So Puma and Nike have also designed these socks. I would prefer the Nike socks, to be quite honest. These feel a little bit thick for me, but other than that, plain and simple, nice and easy. There's nothing really to talk about socks. Don't need to go into stuff that, you know, isn't really needed. But yeah, the cut socks is a nice idea. Would recommend if you're wearing grip socks. The normal socks look just as fine as well. But it stops me getting, like, what I found with the Nike ones, especially the full length ones, is I kept getting holes in the bottom of my toes. So that's why I cut my socks anyway, and then wore grip socks, because it's easier and cheaper to replace a pair of grip socks, because you get pack of 3 on Amazon for like 10 quid, rather than trying to replace a full pair of referee socks, which can be quite expensive. So that's why I go grip socks, for anybody that wants to know. But moving on to the training kit, stuff that, you know, that we turn up to the games in, I think is really nice this year. We have the mid layer, a completely different design to the kit itself. Doesn't have the DNA around it. It has these kind of grey speckles on it, which is quite nice actually. It feels on when you wear the kit. It's very nice. It's very breathable. It's kind of 2 different materials. You've got this main design straight down the middle, which is obviously normal sports material, but then around the armpits and sort of around the hips, you've got more like breathable materials. So it's nice to train in. It's nice to turn up to the ground in as well, and it looks quite smart. And that links very nicely to the trousers, which if you are, I would go a size up, because they are slim fit, especially around the calves. So I've had to go a size up. I've gone a large instead of a medium, just because I've got big calves. But very similar design to the mid layer, where it's sort of this speckled thing around the corner, but it's all that breathable material as well. So if you are doing a 4th official, very breathable. If you do get wet, they're very quick to dry as well. So I think the Puma kit is actually, you know, has taken me by surprise, should I say. But what has taken me by surprise the most in the Puma kit is the Under Armour. I am unbelievably shocked about the quality that this has produced. So here it is. This Under Armour is, I will say, game changing, and it's been something I've had my eye on personally for a while. As many of you know, as a national group assistant and as a referee with plenty of kit, I have buzzer flags, comms kit, all of this stuff. The only real quality sort of Under Armour base layer is by Macron. It's about 50 quid. It's rather expensive, and it has the pockets and sleeves in it. But I think Puma have gone one step further with this kit, whereas they have the arm sleeves where you can put your comms kit, or you can put your buzzer flags in, as well as little slits in the bottom so the wire can come out nice and easily. But with that, they've also put little tabs on the shoulders as well. So that means that the wires or stuff isn't flapping about. As well as you've got other pockets if you want to put your comms kit in your sort of lower back, and then have it straight up, because that's where it feels more comfortable as well. You have all these pockets that allow you to, you know, feel more organised rather than just tubey grips. And I think what Puma have done here, and at a price point of only like £23 for the Under Armour, it's cheaper than Nike, it's cheaper than Macron, and it's really good quality as well. I think this is one of the better things that that Puma have come up with. I think the kit is actually really quality. I think there's only like one negative about it, is that the sleeves are a little bit too short, but Nikes are a little bit too long, so we haven't quite found that happy medium of sleeve length yet. You know, we'll leave some links in the description where you can buy this kit as well. But overall, if there's one thing you're going to buy from this, it is this Under Armour. I think this is magic, and it's been something I've been after for a while. So overall, I think the kit is great. It's taken me by surprise, I won't lie to you. I wasn't very hyped about the Puma kit when it came out, and we saw the first renders of it. I was a little bit like, oh, I don't know how this is going to look, how it's going to feel. It feels really nice on, it's really comfortable. Puma have done a lot of work talking to referees about it seems, and gotten the real basics right. The hidden pockets are really nice. Obviously, the DNA kit is a little bit more expensive, coming in about, it's going to cost you about 70, 80 pounds to purchase the full kit. Whereas the non-DNA version, which is a great starter kit for referees, which we'll leave links to in the description. But yeah, I would recommend buying this kit. It is nice. Like I said, it's caught me by surprise. But if there is one thing you're going to buy, it is the Under Armour. I think that is the best thing that Puma have done with the kit itself. But that is all we've got time for today. But please leave a comment down below if there's anything else you want us to review, whether that's whistles, cards, buzzer flags. Let us know. Football boots, we'll do it all. But yeah, Puma kit, yes. But let me know down in the comments whether you prefer the Puma kit or if you prefer the Nike kit. But thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next REFSIX reviews.